03.
Eish, that was like your first.
Yeah.
Eish, 5-star General Ozzy. How are you doing? Great having you right here on Prime TV.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Respect, trust me, there's so many things that we're super grateful of what you've done to the industry. And it's something that I'm not just the only one who can say, okay, Mali Womba. Ma Womben.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
The fact that there's so many people that paved the way before some of us even came through.
Yeah.
To find that the industry had already started moving. So to be a part of history and shaping the industry is a blessing.
Yeah.
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 So respect, you know.
Yeah, enough respect. So a few minutes ago, I was talking about how some people will just put you in a situation where they feel because you're not dropping any song, they feel like, he's done. When I see that. But how do you take such?
Well, I mean, you can't, a lion doesn't respond to every dog that's barking when it's moving.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? Otherwise, it will never get to its destination.
Yeah.
So people will talk, and it's how you take it, and only you know exactly what your plan is. So, and there's been so many things that I've been doing in the background, in music as well, because I mean, you know, we run a label, Brotherhood Music, so we work with so many different artists. You can't always be the one to be in front to get all the shine.
Yeah.
You want to help out others as well. So there's been that. I've also got a restaurant that I'm running, you know. So besides music, there's also other things that I'm into. But obviously, music is like my biggest passion.
Yeah.
So hence, you know, from once in a while, sometimes it looks like, okay, he's in the background. What is he doing? But all the projects that come out from Brotherhood, I mean, I'm like the CEO.
Yeah.
I'm the CEO.
Yeah.
So I executive produce all those projects. So I'm a part of everything that comes through.
Amazing.
Sure.
The other thing I'd like to find out as well is there's so much respect that other people have. There was a day that you were celebrating your birthday.
Yeah.
Wazy decided to do a song for you.
Yeah, that was like a year ago.
with an amazing video. Were you aware about it though?
I didn't know. I'll tell you that for a fact. I was shocked, just like so many others, when people started tagging me, you know, with the video. So I was just like, what's going on here? And then I saw the video, man. I was just almost in tears. I was just like, wow, this is totally amazing. I did not see it coming. But all thanks to Wazy, so many people do covers of other people's songs and it will never come out the way you think it would, but I think that one stands out.
Yeah.
I'm totally proud of that one and I'm happy. And hats off to
Yeah.
Wazy.
Look at what your fans have made you do. They have made you to do a song called Cry. Look at what the people are doing right now. Can we finally say we have disciplinary
A disciplinary committee, in Zambia.
What's really going on? Okay, let's talk about that. You know, the first time I saw the video about the song, I was like, okay, so for him to just sit down and just say, I want to do a cry song.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there was so much going on.
Yeah. Well, people in the background, people have been saying, DMing me, inboxing me, you know, we want something. Even when I'm out there, Mujalo. You know, you meet people and people miss what you do, what I do, and they're looking for that particular sound. They want that General Ozzy because people may come through and try to mimic what you do, try and come through with different styles and that, but they can just never replicate what I do because I can do it the way I do it. So I figured, okay, there's been so many cries from the people. People have been saying this, there's miscommunication on that, there's this person saying this about you and whatever. So it's like, okay, you know what, let me set the record straight. Only I can tell my story, and what a better way than being artistic and bringing it out on the record.
There's some people though who still stand out and just say, yo, General Ozzy, we miss the type of music that we used to hear from you. And I know this is some of the conversation that maybe you...
I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot. I mean, and it's still the same General Ozzy. I can still do a song like Osalia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or Nimsanga, which was perfect for that particular time then. So you got to move with time as well, and there's growth. As an artist, you grow. You have to still maintain your fan base, but also try and tap into a new fan base, because there's new people coming into the industry. They don't know who General Ozzy is or what he did. But when you give them something that will attract them to you, they'll try. I mean, if they're big fans, huge fans, they'll try and rewind and find out, you know, where's this person, where they're coming from, and only to find that you've got a huge catalog. Like, wow, this is amazing. So it's also that you need to also move with time, and as you move with your old fans, you also need to try and pick up others along the way.
There's always something that I've always wanted to try to find out, and it's something that I want to find out from you. Why do you feel artists do remix songs? You know why I'm asking this question?
Yeah.
You find that the first version of a song becomes a big song.
Okay.
Then the remix destroys everything.
Yeah.
Few songs that become bigger than the original.
Yeah.
So why
do artists do that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't speak for everyone.
Like you yourself.
Like, I've only done a remix to, I think, Potential.
Yeah.
I did a remix to that particular song because me and Ben Blazer at the time, you know, we had the record and we're like, you know what, I think we can make something out of this, you know, like, let's try it. And I was a bit, I wasn't too sure, you know, I wasn't too optimistic about it, because most of the times people say, you know, John Cook a remix, you know, like a refix, you call it this, you call it that. And for me, it was to try and move the song from the way it sounded, where it was a bit more calm and easy, to give it a bit of a dance feel, because we're trying to get to play it in the club. We felt like, okay, this song, we can do something with this for the clubs. That's why we decided to do a remix to that one.
Oh.
So it was basically to try and come up with a different version from the original, which was like a dance version. Okay. So hence we decided to give it a remix.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know why others would do a remix. I think different reasons. For me particularly, that was the only reason why we decided to do that.
Yeah. Okay. But let's talk about. I know you were watching somewhere behind the videos that we were showing.
Yeah.
What's your opinion in terms of the music videos, local videos?
Amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing. The videographers are putting in their best. Artists as well, bringing their A game. I think we just need to get a lot of more support from people watching our videos. You know, like our fans. We need y'all to subscribe to our channel. I mean, I saw what you were doing earlier on. We need those numbers. We're talking about trying to reach out there, get numbers. I mean, recently there's this whole debate that's going on about, you know, awards shows and all that. Like, why aren't we getting recognized out there? Why aren't we winning big? Why aren't we really pushing our music beyond our borders? I think it starts from back home. We need to get our numbers really going. We really need to get that support from here. And then once it's happening here, you know, once people out there see that, wow, there's actually something there, people come through. You know, it doesn't have to take people from outside to come and show you that there's actually something here. So we need to get a lot of people to be sharing our videos, watching our videos, and a lot of support. I think the guys are putting in, I mean, we are putting in our best in terms of trying to get the best costumes, you know, the best videographers, and hook up the best videos, world standard. Yeah. We're doing that.
Amazing. We're still having a chat with you, but for now, let's do this. This is what we're talking about right on Yatu Vibes on Prime TV. You made General Ozzy do a song. That's how much he loves you, and he pays attention to whatever that you say, your comments as well on social media. So he decided to get to put everything in a song because, trust me, man, he can't manage to respond to each one of you, but he had to put in a record. Let's go straight to this one, Cry. On the other side, we'll get to find out what General Ozzy is working on right here on Prime TV, Yatu Vibes, right about now. Let's go.
Another beat made by Roberto.
Nina badula mundola. Second last born uli abanda. Esine and the mine. Kilioni and Zayatate. If I had to count 1,000,000 times that I've been showered from heaven above, I've been blessed with a wonderful family. Most recently, a beautiful doctor. Ala nima esa, nima pushinga. Beinati unasila, koma mulungu samanisia. My story up on internet, nima yaona. All they ever do is just make me stronger. Hold on, it won't be long. I'm mulungu wa mayanga bembelo. So don't you give up on your general. Don't you give up on me. Nikafezi nipita moche. For service and carabino. Oh, don't you give up on your general. Don't you give up on me. Nikafezi nipita moche. For service and carabino. Oh. Davide wachokela patali madezi yapa chipata de osaibala lonjezo unazipasa. Sometime back unapita na searching for a better life and apa ulimusisitimu usheiwe ukumbuka. Osawara ama kuona, osawara ama kumvera, pitirizana kusebenza oro bantu bakunyoze. My story up on internet yosaya yopa olo wayaona they should make you stronger. Hold on, it won't be long. Mulungu wa mayanga bembelo. So don't you give up on your general. Don't you give up on me. Nikafezi nipita moche. For service and carabino. Oh, don't you give up on your general. Don't you give up on me. Nikafezi nipita moche. For service and carabino.
Alright, now let's talk about General Ozzy real quick, man. Because General Ozzy is like a living legend, but he's not doing the most, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, because
I don't see that shit, guys.
This is, you know, the actual foundation of Zambian music, you know what I mean?
The fact that General, ladies and gentlemen, General Ozzy has been at it for decades and of course still going strong.
Much respect to the 5-star General, stood the test of time, courageous.
Good to see you now.
Don't you give up on your general. Don't you give up on me. Nikafezi nipita moche. For service and carabino. Oh, don't you give up on your general. Don't you give up on me. Nikafezi nipita moche. For service and carabino. Oh. Don't you give up on your general. Don't you give up on me. Nikafezi nipita moche. For service and carabino.
So that's what we are talking about. That's what you made him do. They made you do that.
Yeah, well,
you know, I can still feel the emotions while writing the song.
Yeah.
Okay, the song is talking to me. I don't know if it's just me.
I think it has spoken to so many people, and that's why it has resonated with so many. I get a lot of messages, not in my inbox, but even just on my page, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, where people will say, it's like you wrote this song for me.
Yeah.
I'm going through this particular situation. And I think that's what music that will stand the test of time should be about. You know, you should have a song that should speak to somebody, and that's how people, you know, feel like, yeah, you're speaking for them, like you are with them. You know, for me, that's what music is to me. You know, I just don't want to come through and just say stuff that doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about as well new artists who don't want to take the process. Okay. We're talking about you being in the industry from 2003.
Yes.
you're still there.
Yeah.
Despite a bit where you're not doing music, but
Take a
you're
break.
still there. You take a
Yeah.
break, you're still there. Now we find that the current new wave, the so-called new wave, new generation, they just want to make a hit song, boom. If that doesn't happen, I've seen quite a number of people that get depressed.
And not only that, I think I've noticed people want to, what you said it very correctly. And I'm happy you said it and not me.
Yeah.
Because you are on radio, you're on TV, you see these things every day. It's a process. I think even when you started doing radio, you were trying to push to be somewhere, and you had to go through a certain process.
Yeah.
You know, it prepares you for where you want to be on top. You just can't skip and become, you know, it's difficult. You know, you need to enjoy that process. You need to go through it, you know, and otherwise, like you're saying, you'll get seriously depressed because certain things will happen to you, and it's because you missed a certain process. It's like skipping a child from grade 5 to attempt grade 7, and then they go into grade 8, and then they find stuff that they really can't understand at some point, because it will happen, whether you like it or not. So it's basically something like that. I've gone through it all, man. Being disappointed by a promoter.
Yeah.
The promoter runs away with your money.
Ish.
Or a person who's supposedly be your manager,
yeah.
screw you over. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They get all the money,
Yeah.
and you're stranded. You need to find and the happy moments where you make a record and you can feel it in the studio that, wow, I think this is amazing. You know, just to enjoy that, to see the reaction from people and the whole country and Africa accepting it. You know, it's amazing, because I've gone through that, you know, where you make a record and you hear somebody in South Africa playing your record and they're recording a video. You see somebody in East Africa, in Kenya, in you know what I mean, in Nigeria, they're playing your song. You're like, wow. Going through that process, it helps you, it builds you as an artist. You know, I think you become an all-round molded artist than paying a DJ to play your song or to put your song on, you know?
Yeah.
It's trying to do things in a wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with time it will catch up with you, because immediately your pockets run dry, then you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it was all fake. Yeah.
Faking it right there.
You're faking it.
And
Even
fake
though
it,
they say fake
fake
it,
it until you make it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah?
No.
Not in Africa.
No. Sorry.
Yeah. But anyways, the other thing also is to do with politics. Let's talk about the bigger story. It's something that I also want to get your perspective. I know you have seen this happening. Life after election. Okay. We're back to our normal lives. Everybody's living their normal lives. Now this is what is happening on social media. I know you've seen the stories that are happening right now as well. What's your view?
What's happening?
Like what's happening is people talking about, no, we're not going to vote for Slap D. We're not changing. They are free my stuff at the end of the day.
Okay.
So in those lies,
Well, I'll say it to you like this. I'm an artist, musician, whatever you want to call me. I believe I'm good at what I do. Specialize at what I do. That's what I know. I'm gonna stay in my lane. That's that. I've always said, I don't think you've ever seen me getting embroiled or getting mixed up in politics, because I believe politics is for politicians. You know, I'm not a politician, I'm an artist. So politics is for politicians. Music for artists. So artists, if you're an artist or whatever it is that you call yourself, you maintain your lane. I've gotten invited by politicians to do something for them on their stage, and I've done it. I've gone there, performed, and left. My business is done with them. You know, I mean, I don't want to get on stage and start talking about the next politician or that politician, because that's not my game. It's the person who's hired me's game to do that. I'm just there to probably just entertain the crowd that has come through and probably get the numbers for them. So that is what I've always believed in, and I've always maintained that. Because I think when you get yourself in the middle of politics, there's all this mudslinging that goes on in politics, you know. So you might just get caught up in the crossfire. And remember, you're not a politician, so you don't know the tricks and everything that these people come up with. So for me, I always want to keep it that way. I'm better off handling what I understand best, which is music. If it's like today, if we get you from here and take you to be a police officer, you will not know how to handle certain things.
True,
you know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's off you. If you get a police officer to handle this show,
Yeah.
they'll not do it.
Yeah.
They'll fail miserably. So it's the same thing. I believe I'm stronger and more competent doing what I know best.
Yeah.
Period.
Interesting. Talk to your people, General Ozzy. Before we let you go right here, it has been an amazing conversation.
Thank you.
But talk to your people right now. What are they expecting in your remix?
Well, I've been working on some music. So there's a new video that's going to be coming through.
Yo!
New
Can we say
music.
it's the breaking news right now?
Yeah, breaking news. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Yeah. So turn it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, new music coming through. New video before the end of this month.
Okay.
Yeah, before the month end.
October.
So it's going to be dropping, and fresh music. Look out! I've got a surprise for all of you.
Okay.
On one of the songs, on the song I'm releasing, there's a particular artist that you guys love so much.
Okay.
And
Now I'm thinking to myself, is it Roberto?
I didn't say yes, I didn't say no. But look out for that one. It's gonna be amazing, and you guys are gonna love it.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay.
You're gonna
we are
love
counting
it.
down to that. We are counting down to that. Thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you.
We appreciate. I know there's so many things that you were supposed to do, but this time means a lot.
Yeah.
Means so much.
Thank you very much for having me. And I always say, we are living in a world where we're more into the social media.
Yeah.
So interact with me. You know what I mean? On Facebook, it's General Ozzy. Twitter, Instagram, General Ozzy. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, General Ozzy as well. So that you actually can be able to see that brand new record when it comes out.
Yeah.